back. The tradition of having a fish boil here in northeast Wisconsin dates back to at least the late 1800s.
Now present day in small towns here tonight, NBC 26's Eric Krest is in Door County for that Wisconsin tradition.
At the old post office restaurant in the village of Ephraim, the behind-the-scenes preparations for this evening's fish boil are well underway.
You got to keep sharpening your knife.
Tonight, Jeremy Kloboff is preparing a meal for 70 guests, something he'll do about 400 times every single summer, which weighs out to be about the equivalent of a school bus filled with kids.
On an average summer, we'll cut up and boil about 30 to 35,000 pounds of Lake Michigan whitefish.
Getting the fish prepared is the time-consuming part, but the real fun happens when Jeremy, aka the Boil Master,
That's the job title.
gets the fire ripping for his guests.
Where would you ever see that at another restaurant?
The Boil Master doesn't just prepare and cook the fish, though. At the old post office restaurant, he's also responsible for filling in the gaps of time for his guests. Between now,
There they are. Caught yesterday morning. These are caught right out by that island you can see out there.
and when Scandinavian settlers started this tradition.
Now the fish boil, this is an old Scandinavian tradition. And this was started off by Swedish and Norwegian immigrants back in the 1800s up here in Door County. Now some of the men who came here worked as fishermen, but the majority of the men who came here worked as loggers.
One modern twist the Boil Master incorporates into his history lesson, though, is the light show. It's a fan favorite.
1, 2, 3.
The whitefish only need about 7 minutes to boil in a kettle of water and salt.
Enjoy your meal tonight.
It's a quick process. Nearly as quick as how long it takes this restaurant's guests to line up.
People are shocked at how good a fish boil is.
This is the old post office restaurant, a place that has discovered how to make history entertaining and how to make fish a bit healthier than the fried alternative.
Until you put melted butter all over it.
Covering small towns in the village of Ephraim, I'm Eric Krest with NBC 26.
Looks like dinner and a show. Fish boils are happening 6 days a week at the old post office restaurant all summer.